A nice corner location. Lima. This is Niagara Falls. Also, I don't know for certain. This could have been a place of business. There's a plaque there. Hang on. New York side or Ontario side? We are in Niagara Falls, New York. Yeah. Okay. Interior. Well, she was probably a little...
I don't know who keeps making me say beans. My name is Reginald and I'm trapped in here.
Shh. Enough of that. You're done with that name. What's going on here? Do they have the windows boarded up? What am I looking at? It's not the... Is it old glass? Like, are we literally looking at the immediate neighbor? Oh. The Home de Pot Special? I suppose so. Ooh. Look at what they're doing with the walls. Ooh, you got some leftover tiles? Slap them boys up on the wall. Look at that. Wow. All right. That's the secret goblin door? No. Actually, I see what's going on. This is a really cheap flip. I think these are still pretty much the original not original windows, but I think these are still single paned. Like, they literally put on a new painted coat and kept everything else cheap. Like, I figure if you wanted to flip this, yeah, these are old windows. That's what was really getting me, Jenkins. I was looking at this, and there was some gunch on this where I was looking at the corners. I'm just like, Oh, that's the canary in the coal mine, as they call it. Ooh. Interesting. What's going on with the ceiling? Wow, what is... Huh. Let me back up a photo. Hang on. So, we got a weird corner bit. Weird. I'm trying to think about the logistics of what this is. Okay, it is a 2-story home. So this could be like some weird ventilation that swoops through and they can't really work around. There's actually signs of really weird shit going on here, which is what happens when you condense a home into a small little cube. Like this right here. Got to stretch for that TP. Honestly, Metronome, from looking at this, I think our friend, the fisheye lens, is really getting us here. Because these are standard windows, which is... What is that? Like 2 feet? Is it about 2 feet, maybe? 2 feet, 2 feet. Yeah, so this is... Even if it's a little over 2 feet, this is still super scrunched. Yeah, because you can see the width of the door here. Yeah. The lack of soul. Okay. It's okay. Oh. What do we got with the... Looky. I really like how they've got the flooring tile from the kitchen. Makes a little cameo here near the thermostat. Look at how high up it goes. Oh my goodness. Like that's literally like 4 feet. I'm willing to bet these are like 2 feet by 2 feet. And they stacked 2 of these. Tile walls, you have to worry repairing the walls between renters. Yeah. You don't have to worry about people putting thumbtacks through the drywall. Excellent. Actually, what do we got going over here on the... So they've got wood paneling opposite it that also goes pretty high. This goes a little higher over here. Goes a little too high. You don't have it over here? Wow. A lot of inconsistencies. X fireplace. I don't think so. Also, we'll see. Maybe we can see signs of a fireplace chimney. I actually forgot about some of the weirdness here. Okay. Tile. I see we got the cutoffs here. Okay. Look at them gaps. Ooh. hire a pro. I like to think of myself as a bit of a worksman. Ooh, look at that angle, though. Wow. You seeing this? Wow. Can I get a straight edge? Hold on. Yamcha, where are you? Yamcha? No. Yamcha, where are you? Okay. Yamcha. Ooh. Hold on. Straight edge. All right. Look at this. Okay, not as flush as I thought. Hang on, gotta trim this down a bit. Okay, got my Yamcha straight edge out. It's doing a bit of snapping. Okay. Still, either way, there is a good amount of angle offset down here. Okay, let me put my straight edge away. Hang on. It was done in a house flip simulator. Cabinets high. The fuck's happening to the floor? I'm actually wondering, Bella, if is the floor sloping? I'm looking at the wall over here. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to... I don't think the lens is doing this much, is it? Because, like, this is relatively straight along here. Wow. Huh. How about this over here? I'll have to zoom out a bit. This zoom pop-out, its cropping's always really weird, so I'm sorry for not always being on the money when I pop it out on the fly, you know? Something fucky in 34 when we get there. Stern, did you already snipe this listing? How the heck did you do that? Oh my god. Okay. Backed up a bit. Okay. Little jut. Is that a tripping hazard? Oh yeah. Did a wall used to live here? Ooh, look at that. They popped a Street View link in chat earlier. How the hell do you do that, Stern? Man, that's an ankle breaker. At the very least, you're going to be face planting. Heating grates, that's kind of neat. Yeah, maybe that's why the floor is sloping. This makes for good drainage, right? Okay, the toe cruncher. Let me see here. Ooh, got us another sink elsewhere. It's very funny when they have these relatively modern cabinetry things and tiles set up in homes like this. It's so strange looking at the exterior and seeing this inside. Oh, thank you. Look at this stylish shot. Wow. Fuck's this layout? I think this is a sink and stuff into the backyard? It's not a duplex, right? Is that what we're looking at here? It's not a kitchen, though. Are you yanking my crank? What the? Hey, guys. Okay, this place has 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. It is also 2,300 square feet. Huh. That's tight. That's very snug. It's probably 4 units. I think it is. There's 2 adjacent doors at the front. There were 2 side-by-side doors. So, a bed and breakfast? I don't think so. Oh my god. $5 million? This is actually pretty cheap, considering you're buying 4 shitty units. Just a lone sink. Ooh. Look at all the cutoffs they have in here. Also, wait. Wait! What's going on here? Hang on. I might have to just, hang on, let me close this. It's cropping. I'm looking at this up here. I love it when things just don't line up. It's incredible. Tile fell off the back of the sink of the truck. I'm actually looking over here at like the grout. It looks like they really, I don't know if this is the case. It really looks like they overpoured grout and just sanded it out, and it's really weird and overdone here. I don't know. What grout? Fair point. Fair point. They just got little suction cups holding these on, huh? Wow. Look at what the lens is doing to these poor doors. Okay. Okay. Another sink? Do you have... Wait. We've got a runner? There's a wooden runner in here now? Wow. They keep shaking things up. This is crazy. Like, we've seen the 2 tiles before, but they've got just like this... Looks like some wood they scavenged off of a pallet and just slapped up on the wall with a command strip. Beautiful. She's perfect. Yeah? Yeah? Just enough room for a queen size, maybe. Warming up the pipes? I don't... It's strange. I don't know if this is a kitchen. Okay, this is the first kitchen we saw. I know that gap. So the weird ceiling thing is over here? I'm gonna see this. Yeah, that's the hose down cube. Okay. Is this how you enter? Is the entryway over there? Is it around the corner? I would love it if it was, but probably not. Oh. What is... Wait. There's a corridor here that we're standing in? I thought we were like right up against a doorway, and now I'm like, I don't know where this is. This is implying almost like a hall situation? The plug is sticking off the wall. Oh, this guy? I mean this guy over here? Look at that. Look at that. I really don't think they have this bad boy screwed in. Definitely a command strip. Gotta be. Different height on the door trim. Wow, actually. Goodness, that glass is disgusting. Look at that. This mess on the glass is like something you'd see on top of like a filthy oven top or something. That's why it's important to wipe everything off with a sponge. You said there weren't any spooky houses. This one's quite scary. Well, horror comes in many ways. Maybe I should have tempered my wordage. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. Actually, what's the plan with this? Like, you got mulch? You got your pavers? It feels like there's something missing from my garden. Hey guys, could you help me? It's like I'm forgetting something here. Maybe it'll come to me eventually. Solve my floor puzzle. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh my God, that roof is so done. No siree. Nope. Ooh. What's going on with the neighbor, actually? Why is the neighbor... I guess they're in the middle of doing stuff at the neighbor. They're just squirreling away all of their ladders on the rooftops. Wow. Well. Any other stuff? No? Oh. Hang on. Can I see what this says? What's the neighbor? Probably Niagara something. Niagara something. I was curious. A little bit. How vexing. Niagara Falls, New York, 225,000. Niagara Progressive. Oh. How forward-thinking of them. 1930. I thought it would have been older. Opportunity knocking in Niagara Falls. So many exclamations. 100% rental ready brick fourplex. Huh. Cash flow potential. $4,000 per month in projected rent. $1,000 per month for each of those? Assuming they're all the same price? Giving away all of this money once again. How good of them. I wonder what's going on with the price history. Whatever's going on. Show more. Sold in 2020. And they're really trying to sell it now. Pending sale. I hope it falls through. I hope it falls through. Let me do buzzwords. Opportunity knocking is a buzz. Okay. Let me throw a cloth over your gaze. Who's next? You. A quick one. You know, I have often thought to myself, okay, we've talked about this before. A bunch of people describe this in the listing that I found as a hobbit home. I feel it's missing something important. This is a soapbox I come to fairly often. She does not have a round door. However, it goes into the doit. I give it completion grade. Acceptable. Not a hobbit. Not a hobbit. This is if this was in Tolkien's Hobbit, this is a very different fella than what you'd find in the Shire, I say. C-, no clip house. Well, actually, we're in Two Harbors, Minnesota. Okay. Heated, cradled in terra firma in the winter, I suppose. Gas. What's this? Oh. The cutoffs. My favorite leftovers from a felled tree. Here we are in the den with the exposed house meat sitting out for guests. Oh my goodness. Let me see. What do you think hobbits would call house meat? They'd have some sort of a interesting flowery prose word for it, right? Male living space. Outdoor furniture inside. If we had that redeem, I'd count that for sure. Eat and be merry. Wall breakfast. Well, let's see. We've got the picket fence. We got the Home Depot picket fence lumber here. The runner along here is something else. Got other stuff going on here. Boy, whatever hobbit, is that an actual, oh yeah. Look at that. They cut down a tree and just shimmied it in here. Wow. Hey, if somebody find me a Tolkien name generator and find what they would do to the name of Dale. I feel like if there was a hobbit that lived here, their name would be Dale for some reason. I don't know. Apologies to any Dales in chat. Hang on. Wood. Lumberjack DIY. Okay. That ding-dang Bilbo Baggins left his that deer he killed last year just inside my backroom freezer, taking up all that space. Keep on telling him, Bilbo Baggins, you better come grab that deer. Dale Tenderfoot. Praise be to Dale. Ooh. Didn't want to hide that, did they? I see. Is that office ceiling tiles? It is. It certainly is. This house is not visible from street view. Maybe that's another Hobbit property I haven't considered. You know? That is a little bit of privacy. Ooh, look at that. That's how you know they're getting the fresh air. There's not a grate to stop the chunky air from getting in. Just like peanut butter. I've always been a fan of chunky peanut butter. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Oh, they're renovating. Getting ready for a Gandalf to come over, I guess. They like air pulp in it. Hang on. What the? Oh, right. Okay. That's a towel rack. Also, that is wow. Seen one of them. That's a Tolkienian cryptid. Tolkienian? Tolkesk? Flodger's coffee can on the turlet. That is what it is, isn't it? Huh. Well, I mean, get it in one place, I suppose. Let me scrungle this aside. Kitchen. Anything else? This altered beast? Ooh. She is in pain. I feel like I should do visible damage. Between this and some little things in the last one, it's added up enough.
Why is Fwim your grave?
Oh, I couldn't quite parse what he said for a moment there. Oh, yeah. You could fit at least 2 lamps up on this bad boy. This is a serial killer's house? It could be your serial killer's house in Two Harbors, Minnesota for $105,000? With 10 acres? Yo. Rustic cabin. Yeah, sure. You're selling a place for $105,000? Yeah, you could call this a rustic cabin, sure. Well. Hunting. 10 wooded acres. Short 15-mile drive to town amenities. Wow. Rustic, aka not even half finished. When they call it rustic, part of I would say more like rusty, but actually there wasn't much in there to look at that would have been rust accruing. You know what I mean? If this place did have some metal, though, if we could see any metal, it's definitely rusty. How old's this place? 1980? That's a hard 45 years. Boy. Then again, maybe this place has never really been dolled up too much. Okay. Canvas equal non-functional home? She's functional. She's got power. She's got walls. There's insulation. A little rough. Let me see here. Sold for $65,000 about a year ago. Wow. That's a brave flip. That's a very brave flip. Oh my goodness. Not walkable. Bike? You're in business. Okay. 37 in a row? You told Randall? How could I not? Okay. How's about a cool listing? Whoa. I think they have dish. I think they have dish. Okay, okay. Looky, looky. Looky, looky. Repurpose. Sweet death lasers. I hope they still have the power plugged in. Oy vey. Where is this? This is in Rossman, North Carolina. The Pisgah Astronomical Research Institute. There's videos. I'm not going to play them. I'll put the listing in chat afterward, though. Can we buy a radio telescope? Maybe. Maybe you could buy all of this. Look at that. That is so much dirt. Yeah, you got 2 of them puppies. There's the name if you're curious. Pisgah. Pisgah. Paris. I didn't think we were in France at all. Look at that. Look at that. Pisgah is Hebrew for summit. I see. Keep the interlopers out. Client Administration Building. PAR. It's also a golf course? Oh my god. Ooh. Look at the statues. Got an big old astrolabe. You're not going to see shit, kid. It's the middle of the day. I mean, he's interested. I'll give him a thumbs up for that. Boy, look at this. Look at this. So, I wonder why this is on the market? Are these still functional or not? Some side cabins, walkways. They look. It looks pretty well maintained. At least this was done semi-recently. It doesn't look like there's a death trap, you know? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. There's subtitles. Hang on. Known as Pari, P-A-R-I. Okay. Storied facility. On-site museum. Activated water feature. Sustainable water supply from 5 active wells. Cabins provide lodging for guests and events. Facility rentals generate diverse revenue streams. Observation decks enhance night sky viewing. Gateway to the stars. And you got a little corrugated sheet metal shed, boy howdy. Observation deck enhances. Yeah. Look at that. My goodness. Is this a property? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And she's for sale. Look at that. Nice deck. I've seen bigger, but that's still a good size. Something's lurking in the distance. Dedicated welcome center greets visitors and guests. Oh. Lodge-style cabins, dormitories, and staff housing on property. Oh. Ooh, look at with the barn door. FACPA. Dormitories and staff housing on property. I got the windows covered up here for some reason. That's weird. Okay. Bunkin'. Intriguing. Current STEM education programs inspire future innovators. Do the bikes come with it? Do we get these? Oh. Wow. Amazing. Cult compound vibes. I mean, it'd be a pretty interesting cult, right? Assuming they're functional, you know how this works. A gift shop with Pez? Pez? Museum reception area. What do you get? What do we sell in here? Photographer on site. Plasma balls? We get Spencer's Gifts this fucking place? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Paris. That's French. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Went from NASA to NSA to being acquired for nonprofit in 99, it seems. Oh, shit. Showcasing space history. Oh my goodness. You're buying this with the place? Okay. Huh. Oh my god. What the? Rocks and minerals? Wow. They got a rock and mineral area. They got little dinosaur models too. Oh my god. What's with the weird bench? That weird slice of seating? How peculiar. Ooh, a nice viz room? Executive boardroom. It's it's relive. They did RE hyphen live. And I was like, relive? No, it's relive critical NASA missions. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I'm sold. I'm sold. I don't know what the price is, and I'm scared. Okay. NASA monitors aren't that nice. Yeah. They got some of the moon dust is coming in here, through here too. Look at that. Ooh. Gonna have to get them filters swapped. This is the exhibit halls. Showcase science and technology. Stolen property from it was recovered shortly thereafter. Oh, burglarized on 2012. Yeah, I figure you can't really take this down to a pawn shop and hawk it, right? That's no moon. Yeah, this is the other side of the exhibit hall. Ooh. Exhibit hall showcasing science and tech still. Look into the past. I mean, there's two things here. Repurposed, already done repurposed, but also, you better believe, old world tech. Big time. Big. When you can run Doom on that, it'd probably take a few rooms of the hardware here to even attempt to run Doom, I figure, right? Wow. That desk is older than my parents. Yeah, that's an old son of a bitch. Look at that. My goodness. 200-person cafeteria with commercial kitchen. Peppy. Oh my goodness. Immersive STEM learning place. Is that? Oh, wow. They painted something over here. I'll do that for wall or ceiling painting. They painted something. It almost looks like mountains that have just been washed and weathered. Or is this just a series of layered lines? I don't know. I'll do wall or ceiling painting. I am torn. Looks like a really sun-bleached photo. I'll do wall or ceiling painting. I feel like maybe it's actually just supposed to be like waves and they use different hues and it's sun-bleached over here, but oh well. We'll probably hit that redeem eventually anyway. Wow. Campus ideal for institutional or private use. Capable of serving 500 meals daily? That's a shitload of astronaut food. High intensity infrastructure in place. Oh yeah, this is the murder hallway. This is where the killing happens. Where does this lead to? Oh boy. Look at that. Spooky. Over 240 million invested in infrastructure upgrades. Oh my god. That's an expensive tarp then. Mm-hmm. Tech-enhanced classrooms. Scavenged from a university, no doubt. Pool? Foosball? Really? Even on the moon? We can't escape this? Oh my god. What is up with this stupid game? Alright. Ridiculous. LAN party? Ridiculous. Private office space? So much storage. What the? Shower facilities? Yeah. Optical arrays. Hands-on learning in on-site classrooms. Is that a... Huh. They got a domed-up satellite? Or a satellite-up dome? That satellite has a smiley face. Are you seeing this? He's smiling. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. Wow, a sentient satellite. From their Facebook. While the listing describes a full sale of facility will entail the option to purchase or at least lease a portion of the site is also available. Any change in ownership of part or all of the site and the conditions of that change must be approved by Perry's board of directors. Oh. Preservation of Perry's mission as their top priority. That's good. That's good. Okay. Hey, congrats, Neko. That's good to know they're not just chopping things up and kicking it out the door. There's still like a board of folks involved. Huh. Hold on. Is that aliens? Uh-oh. The truth is out there, but now it's in here. Oh no. Adventure Dome Planetarium engages guests and students. Did you have to go with that mossy green?
Aliens.
Mossy yellow-green flooring? I don't like that color. It makes me think this room is filthy. And this is a further shot of that room from before. Free cowboy hat. Okay. Anything else? I think we've seen the facility. I think it's about to loop around. There's dish. Helipad. Ooh. Amazing. Huh. Just a bunch of drone shots around the exterior. Your own slice of Voices of the Void. That's something I want to play again at some point. I like doing Voices of the Void for just an occasional stream to futz around and see what's changed. Yeah, it's looped around. 1 Perry Drive. Well, at least you won't get any mail from the neighbors. Specialty building offered at 30 million. My goodness. No smiley antenna pic? No, unfortunately. A 3D tour of, like, one of the buildings. It's fine. Let me see. I suppose... Is there an HOA? Nothing? Nothing you can tell me about this? You even get fiber? Really? Wow. I don't know if that Hobbit house had fiber even. Let's see. Let me not that. Where is my button? Let me see. 40 minutes to break. What fella did I want to go to next? Hum. Oh yeah. Hang on. resize this a bit. And, oop. Now, is this picture size gonna shift on me? Holy roof. A few little things. It's a little aged. I could see the wear here. Definitely not as bad as what we've seen elsewhere. Okay, this is where we're settling at, huh? Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Kitchen, kind of flipped. We've seen this before. Also, why was the president from Shadow the Hedgehog haunting us? He's not haunting us. Your thoughts are with him. You see his face whenever you gaze upon the moon. Yeah, I wasn't expecting an ice maker down there. Kitchen seems fine. Let me just zip through this. Closet. What is that? Brush pile. It's just a brush? All right. Let me move this. Itty bitty nightstand. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a to a back door, wood paneling walls and stuff. Okay, okay. Monochromatic kitchen can be saved. It's well appointed. It can be saved for sure. I don't like the colors and stuff, but it's something we've seen before. It's unfortunate. It's everywhere. Maybe there's some personality in here somewheres. We just got to keep our eyes out. Let's see. Hallway, yeah. Nothing unusual. Washer dryer. Suddenly, there's something in the attic. The attic. There's something in the attic. So, got ourselves a bit of an organ. You got yourselves the plaid lazy boy, and also a bit of a bar thing here. What's up with the lighting? Disco. Haven't had ourselves a disco ball in a hot minute. Ooh. There's also a counter over here. I'm just noticing it's a countered car. It's a count. It's not a countered carpet. It's a carpeted counter. That's a little gross. You drink over there. You're gonna have feet nudging against that. I don't want your kickers up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just imagine mixing my words. Yeah, the mixologists or whatever at the bar are throwing me off. Fully functional pipe organ is something I'd take. I like it. I really hope it's functional. It's probably kept as a novelty piece, frankly. I'm sure if it works, it is incredibly out of tune. Is that shag carpet? Okay. Boy, can we also talk about how old these bar stools are? Like, look at these things. These things are like early 80s, late 70s, right? Look at how old they are. Good texture for fidgeting, folks. Got to keep your guests on edge. Can't let them get too comfortable. Okay, actually. Okay, it's just a gross texture. Is that a quilt? Is that a quilt? The house of a grandparent that died recently. We'll have to see. Hang on. Oh, shit. There's a whole switchboard setup that's tied to this? Wow. Can you imagine how impossible it is to get this stuff to work unless you were the person who installed it? Look at this. Wow. That's cool as hell. Even got a microphone? Huh. Oh my god. I thought the other counter opposite this was going to be another drinking thing. I entirely forgot about the hardware here. Ooh. Also, can we talk about the paint on this? That's lovely. That off-white? Did they use it a lot, I wonder? I don't see much in the way of wear on the seat and stuff. Well, it's probably just cared for. Probably just well cared for. Honestly, from seeing that counter, it probably works. Oh my goodness. Reel to reel? Jack Budding? Budding? Oh my god. Incredible amount of stuff. Incredible. Oh, wait. Astro Sounds, Christmas Along with Mitch. Oh my god. Huh. Wow. This was a very specific person's hobby corner. Oh my god. There was a radio antenna outside. Do you think the guy was actually like a DJ of sorts? In like a small town area? Where is this? Cortland, New York. Another attic? Garage, yeah. Yeah. DJ to the campus and locals. Gotta be, gotta be. Wow. Could legit be a pirate radio / campus radio setup. With how old that setup was, though. Oh my gosh. Big old workshop. Oh, wow. They must have done a lot of auto stuff. They got their house meat all rolled up. They got a lift over here for vehicles. Oh my boy, oh my boy. It's a Rogers Theater organ. Hang on. I'm peeping this photo. The Sadowski Custom Rogers Theater organ. How much did this cost? Accounted for today. Wow. That's super cool. Not too far from my hometown of Binghamton. You could go over there and buy this right now. If you got like 650,000 rolling around in your couch cushions, you know? One sold on eBay for only 510? Huh. I got a hunch that the shipping is where they really fuck you on that one. With 3 speakers. For 510, does it even work? That's surprising. Huh. Well, I see another auction for a $12,000 organ. I'm guessing this is like a home enthusiast organ situation. I still like how it looks a lot. Uh-huh. Noted. 650,000, 1980, 5 acres. Explains the speakers on either side of it. Yeah. So it's like an electric organ, I guess? In that case, it's not like it actually has the hardware to an organ inside of it. Like a big fancy Casio is what I'm getting at. Completely remodeled. What about the attic? What about the attic? DJ booth. Wired. Ready for your next disco party. Just the thing I need. I was getting ready for my biannual disco party. I see. Wow. Explains the speaker on the other side. Analog electric, I think. Ted Testa Park. I swear I've got my glasses on this time. I thought I saw Ted Pasta. I was really tickled over the notion of some guy having a part named Ted Pasta. Oh. Nope, Ted Testa. Boring. On Party Drive. That stuck out to me as well. No, it's pronounced party. 9 out of 10 flood factor. Uh-oh. Well, can't be that bad, right? At least it's not a 10. Walkable, 17. tuck you away. All right. Where are we at on time? 30 minutos. Ah. Yep. Gotta be you. There we go. Big number? Is that good? Yeah. Does the big number mean it does? Does a big number mean it does really well in the event of a flood? Like it's got an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 on the flood survivability? That sounds like a good reversal of the statistic, you know? If you want to hoodwink somebody. Anyway. Enough hoodwinking. Look at that driveway. Oh my God. Yeah, my car broke down at the end of the driveway. I'll walk to the front door. I'll get there in about 15 minutes. Oof. Oh, she's a little rustic. Eyeballing the roof line. All right. Love the bay windows, actually. That's very interesting. Look at that. A lot of good natural lights. Yeah. Projects out nicely. Seems to be a... That's the garage. There's a dirt track that goes around the back. Okay. Interior. Oh! What the? Girls? They also got the Mona Lisa, for what it's worth. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that pot's very similar to something my parents have. So that's the entryway, stairway down. So right. Front door, immediately opposite. There's the back door. Okay. The lavender room, looking good, looking nice. That rug used to be pretty. Yeah. She's had a rough couple years. No, I'm sorry. This isn't the lavender room. This is the Crown Royal. The Crown Royale bag room, right? About the same hue. Boy. All that stuff's put aside. I do like how they tied the drapery into the colors on the wall. Ooh. Nice little decorative rug, question mark? Yeah. Huh. Like the big windows? I do too. I like this a lot. It's on the high ground. A lot of natural light. You can see out really far. How do you clean the bean couches? I didn't actually notice they were bean-shaped till now. Wow. Yeah, bean, packing peanut. I think the thing that's, at least it doesn't have like gold tassels or theming to the edges. I feel like that would kind of take it to like a really awkward facade of being opulent. What the? Okay, I was about to say, is that a Japanese little short sword right there? I don't think that's a Nodachi. That could be that could be anything. I don't think that's a ding-dang Japanese blade. It's not a tiger bingus. Antler? Could be. Stick. Okay. It's a cute room. It's good. Oh! Looks to be a horn antler. That ain't no dachi. I see. Okay, right, the statues. There's girls over here. There's another one over there. They got a lot of these. Ceiling painting. Look at that. You can see like some sort of a decorative border along the edges. Some foliage creeping over. God rays. No, that's from the actual light itself. This is a ristorante. You thinking like a knockoff Olive Garden? Where do you get these statues? Like, where do you find these? Is there just like specifically something on AliExpress where somebody makes and sell these? Or do you have to like hope that like a knockoff Italian restaurant fails and you can buy them as soon as they close, you know? Internet? Well, yeah. Hang on. What was I gonna choose? Okay, we've already done ceiling painting, right. Custom made on Etsy or something? Oh yeah, gotta be. So I believe that means the front door is to our right? Right here? Yeah. Actually, okay, hold on. I need to see what the whole set is. We got flute. We got harp and whatever the string instrument is. I don't know. Wow. I really like these rooms, though. I gotta say, some of the furniture, I feel like this sofa, there's a lot of favor paths on this. Discolored in a lot of ways. That may be kind of like, ooh, you gotta clean that. It doesn't come with the house. Is that another cathedral amethyst? Oh. Rooms look nice, but they don't seem like they're intended to be used by people. That's something else. I haven't seen a TV yet. None of these statues look like they drop items. Not a very impressive loot table when they come to life and try to kill you, right? Ooh. Nice display case. Wow. So those are the statues over there. I'm also noticing the paintings. A lot of bigger ones, it seems they've taken them off the walls. This is like the third or fourth I've seen just propped up against the wall. This one's got Hans's, the people's favorite. Okay. I'm gonna do uncentered fireplace. That's a weird spot. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's a mirror. Okay, I briefly thought that was a weird serving window. 'Tis not. Wow. Look at that. You got rafters? Oh my gosh. That is so interesting. Also, there's more little statues? Is that someone riding a hog? Am I seeing that right? I think there's another. There's a couple Hanses over here too. We'll get a better look at shortly. Riding a dog? I think that's a warthog. Hold on. So there's another girl here. This is one we saw previously. She's the mystery one. I don't know what she's playing. Another door. I really like this. I mean, honestly, this sort of extended roofline here with these rafters is already something you don't see, but I also like these little these corner braces here that just give a nice pop of contrast. It's really attractive. I really like it. Very interesting. Oh, but the backsplash and the kitchen. What's going on here? You know that whole bedazzle stuff? Or blingy or whatever? Where there's like these little reflective little cuts of glass that people put on like their phone cases and stuff like that, or maybe just pictures. That's what this is making me think of. Somebody blingied up their kitchen backsplash. Copper sink. Really? Such a weird direction to go in. It's got like a hammered copper. It's always going to look filthy. Well. The chunky horses come in a set. Bathroom, presumably. Kathy Mitchell's special. Is it copper or just super rusty? I'm pretty sure it's hammered copper. Okay, that's probably a medicine cabinet, but I will do that for a goblin nook, honestly. Just because. Okay. Bathroom. Okay, that's kind of cute. There is a mirror hell implied here, so I will mark that off. Do that. Okay. Yep. Okay, and weird. Just a little storage thing in the corner? That's unusual. Well, let's see. Okay, so that wasn't the full kitchen. I was really curious if that was it. That was just more or less not a bar sink, but something beside the dining room. Really weird. Also, yeah, it's looking like we got hammered copper again. Ugh. A booth seat? A corner booth seat? No. Well, what else do we have in store? Whoa, what the? Huh? What the hell? That's got to be like a slab of muscovite, I think. I think that's what it is. I think it's like a slab of muscovite mica or something. We aren't looking at like a big honkin' chunk of quartz. If this is muscovite mica, that's basically like a sheet. And it's probably not much thicker than the base down here. That's probably what it is. That's like a common hand sample and like lab stuff. Oh, wow. Look at that wall. Oh my gosh. Is that a wallpaper or is it painted? Okay, it's got to be a wallpaper. But really interesting, though. I really like how they actually match the drapery to that wallpaper. Wow. It's over the light switch. Can we talk about the... Oh, they leave this in to entertain the cat. Is that what it is? Something for them to bat at? I understand. I understand. I love me a good bit of cable management. I'm sorry, I'm kind of... That's got to be muscovite. No, actually, maybe it's actually just a really big chunk of quartz? The image crunch is really messing with me because I'm interpreting it as one of two ways. I am not in love. Ooh, ooh. What is this? What is this? You got a mini split in a lamp. Why you got this rat's nest down here? What the shit? All right, enough of that. Enough of that. What the? Oh, okay. You playing Phantasy Star again? You looping over this Phantasy Star track again? I love Phantasy Star 4, but... Can I go to the next one? Hang on. I thought we were going to play it a third time. Wow. Them juicy, farty Genesis sounds. I love it. Huh. Not enough for gold, I don't think. I see. They got a few little interesting decorative bits and bobs I'd like to see more of. Okay, got your decorative wine bottle. Excellent. Finally! Wow. Okay, there's the mirror. Interesting. It's not even cube glass. It's just brick glass. Oh my goodness. They're rectangular bricks. Insanity, right? That's so unusual. They don't occur this way in nature. They've gotta be synthetic.
Brick.
Exactly. Okay, office. Sure. Hallway mirror. Happy to see houses. Oh, don't say things you can't take back, Canary. Don't you worry. Huh. That lampshade is probably enough for Pizza Hut light, frankly. If I had to nudge a redeem. I feel like I probably missed a Pizza Hut lampshade anyway. Huh. What the? What's this doing here? Auto call? Oh. Weird. Strange plumbing. They got their PEX tubing that just popped out of the ceiling here, along with a little PVC pipe. Okay. Oh. Are we in the basement? The basement? Are we in the under-earth layer? Sylvania. No relation to Dracula's. Okay, fine. Huh. Oh. What the? Hold on. Wow. Interesting decoration on the walls, I gotta say. Huh. Okay. Okay. So they got their utilities crap. They got utility crap over here. Attic, they are up to something in the attic. Huh. Wait a second. This place is how expensive? How much dirt comes with this place? This place is unexpectedly expensive. Huh. I feel like they could have done something interesting with the attic. Like, they had something in mind, I think, right? Pool, yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. This is that area that we were in that was the basement. Huh. Check the price history, though? I will. Did you already find... I guess I shouldn't ask that. I should just assume. Okay, they had a little bit of wood over here. Might have been some damage. Okay. Ooh! They had cattle? I see. And a modern barn? I remember now. I remember what this place is. Ooh, no little guys. Evidence of little guys. Absolutely evidence of something. Although, honestly, this could have also just been stray critters. Might have been strays. Actually, I think these are either strays or just random animals. I don't think those are haunts. Large dog arena? They left all of their hay behind. Oh, got the flowers out? What the? A lift? This is a weird place to have a vehicle elevator. What? That hay's gonna stink? Yeah, that's not healthy hay. Like, this is vehicle-sized, right? Or haunts. Maybe haunts. That'd make more sense? 3.8 million? In Horrible, Wisconsin? 106 acres. Okay, that explains it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Horse is a kind of vehicle. This is true. Only, it has exactly 1 horsepower. That's non-negotiable. Let me start the next game up. Arena? I didn't realize we had an arena. Oh god, we could have horse fights? Ridiculous, ridiculous. 3 approved housing rights. Oh, the average haunt has about 15 horsepower. What? Impossible. What a misnomer. What's special? Pool deck. I mean, I feel like It's on Moe Road. Look at that. I figure it has more things going for it in the tags. Okay. Nothing on the price history. Must have been, when was this made? Probably the same original people. It's hard to sell a Haunts place. 1969. Gotta say, the house has been held together really well. Although, I gotta know what's up with those statues. I've gotta know. Okay, where are we at on time? 10 minutos. I usually front load the short ones. Is there one I can do in 10 minutes that I've got here? No. Yeah. I got one. Let me see here. Oh. Let me see here. I will say bingo is paused for this house because it's got a lot of photos, and there's just something I kind of want to show you. So there's the rambling derail. So put down your pencils. Okay. Here we are. We find ourselves in the interior. Okay. Also, nice brick archway. That is interesting. Holy smokes. Huh. Opening with the bedroom. Yeah, just deposit right in the middle. Ooh. Wow, even the bathroom's all bricked up? Oof. That's rough, buddy. Oh my god. Pizza oven door. So exciting. It's like, if you told me a brick shower, I'd be kind of like, I don't know, man. But I see this, it's like, okay. The red brickwork to offset this really pulls it together, I feel. That's very nice. A bitch to clean. Oh my god, so hard to clean. Oh wow. And a wine cellar? A wine dungeon? With the arched roof ceiling situation? Oh my goodness. Your washer dryer nook? A sauna? Huh. There's so many saunas. So perplexing. Okay. Oh, what's this? I started right in the middle of the listing for some reason. Don't worry about it. Okay, exterior. Got this clay tile, shingles. Is this what they try to say is Spanish Mission? Okay, front door. Oh my gosh. That is such an interesting roof. Or ceiling, I am sorry. Ooh. I think this place is at least 4 million. It's actually 3.3. Not too far off, honestly. Goodness. So many interesting details. The kitchen. Oh my god. The rafters. They got like some sort of a filigree or something engraved into that. This actually makes me think of a listing we saw in like Vegas or something that had like Nordic runes engraved up here. So strange. It was such a shitty house, too. Yeah, this is really over the top. There's so much brick. Like, was the person who made this place like a very seasoned bricklayer or something? This is incredible. Okay. Is that a spiral stairway? I don't know. It could be. Office. Okay, I gotta say, this flooring here, I've got this flooring. This is a laminate. In a few years, it's gonna start breaking apart. It looks nice now, but in a few years, you're gonna be like, damn, they screwed me. And it basically turns into cardboard. It's so aggravating. Okay. Basin. Okay. I did say bingo was paused, but this is a quick one. Okay. Nice shutters. Oh my god. specifically a really exorbitant, is this like a high heel closet? Are those high heels? They are. Oh my God. Shoes. Chanel, Gucci, Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent. That's French. Ooh, boy. So impressive. Gosh, I'm still easily distracted by the ceiling here. That's really cool. Okay, that's not engraved. That's painted, isn't it? Weird. Huh, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a tulip or something? Or at least a flower with petals that is open over this way. Although, I gotta say, the way the light is hitting the rim of the sink, it looks plasticky to me. It actually looks like it's made out of plastic. It looks like a lily. Oh, possibly. I already called basin. I have called basin. Ooh, God. Okay. So Italian-American, it hurts. Doing the finger gesture. This is terrible. Okay. There is one reason I tucked this place aside. One is for a palate cleanse. And one is a bit of a curveball out of nowhere. It's not the pool table, but the first one, there is a Chewbacca. This is new. I did not see this guy. There's something else in here, but the Chewbacca's new. Okay. An Ewok? Okay. The main reason I tucked it aside was because I was thumbing through it and all of a sudden, Utini? Huh? Just out of nowhere I saw this guy. Look at the ceilings. Does the ceilings do something else in there? Hold on. Yeah, the ceiling is still a new ceiling type and it's really interesting. But yeah, that just loops us around to where we started, but I did not see Chewbacca. I definitely saw this dude out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Are those like bronze plates? They're definitely nicer than the ceiling tile plate situation we've seen in the past, right? It looks like they have wood paneling and they got these as inserts to nestle in there. Yeah. Okay. Baroque ceiling. Okay, okay. I wanted to get through that one, but I didn't want to spend too long on it, so I think it felt pretty good to just zip-zoop through. Because I did like the Utini dude out of nowhere. What's the deal with this place? Littleton, Colorado. Custom dry sauna. A dry sauna. Does a dry sauna mean that it's not humid and that kind of defeats the purpose? I feel like a sauna's supposed to be humid, but a dry sauna. That's strange. Okay. Tuscan inspired. Oh, you're near a golf course. The country road. Tuscan architecture, but no Tuscan Tuscan Raiders. Shaking my head. Tuscany-style houses, a fad now. It's definitely. It's like a bit of a buzzword they like using for listing stuff. Like there's Tuscan. I think some people roll it in with Spanish Mission, but I think specifically if they want it to feel like a knockoff Olive Garden, they go with Tuscan, right? My goodness. Let me see here. Tuscan, more like. Wow. Sold in 07 for $310,000. Sold in 2014 for $225,000. That is such a crazy markup. Oh my God. I guess, is this like a new golf course that was built here or something? I'm assuming this was a plot of land here. But even if it was just an empty plot of land near a golf course, I figured it would have been more than $225 because you're looking at, okay, actually, it is like 2.4 acres, built in 2016. Okay, so you were quite literally, it is in the footprint of the house, and that's it. Okay, okay. That makes it a little different. Not if it was part of a land assembly. I'm sorry, is this 3D tour start on asphalt? No. I was looking at this and I was like, what? Okay. Well, I think that'll do us for the first half, right? I should actually scrub through these and see if I want to bring up my second half of houses.
Asphalt.
Hang on. Hang on, y'all. Let me actually peruse something here real fast before sauntering to the break. Wow. That is a big house, Redeem. That is a lot of photos. Hold on, y'all. Just a sec. I think there's one of these I do want to show y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are one. Let me bring up words on stream. Hang on. Let me do this. Can I enable this? Who's that on the moon? That's Mr. President. Okay. Start this here. Let me move something here. Hang on. Where is my overlay? Yeah. Let me tuck these away just so it doesn't block the text up too much. We are just before the break, so I'm kind of thumbing through to see if I need to move something here to the next half. So you, yes, Carl! Let's see. Did I still want to do this guy? I think so. That's quirky enough. What about you? 86 photos. You are interesting. All right. I actually do need to show this guy. Probably get through you pretty fast. You? Oh boy. We actually got some strong ones from this first half that I don't want to skip. Hang on. Know all about Carls? You mean one of your house Carls? Hang on. Do you keep your Carls inside your house or do you let them outside? I hear that's not too good for local wildlife if you let your Carls out too much. Boy, how many photos is this guy? 69. There's that number again. I got a few of these that are pretty lengthy, and I usually like saving those for house redeems on throwaway stream things. But I'm also kind of like, I kind of want to show some of these. Okay. Let me at least go ahead and bring up the second half of houses so I can run into the anti-scraping bullshit timer and get that counting down now. I also need to see how abruptly I need to goose honk the second half. Let's see here. I should actually case a few of these. Okay. I think I've got them toward the tail end. No, I'm the one who goose honks. I'm wearing the goose honk hat. Oh, what the? I forgot about some of these. What on earth? Ooh. We got some freaks in here. Hang on. I'll start the AFK thing in a moment. It's gonna start doing like it's gonna do some ad stuff to kill pre-rolls in like a couple seconds. You're not gonna miss anything. Back in like 5-ish, I'm just rambling for a second while I get my ducks in a row. Pardon the honking, you know? Which one are you? Oh, right. Do I really want to view this one? Probably not. More than anything, I just kind of want to take a look at my tabs near the very end to to see if I lost my order, because I usually try to keep the freaks to the very end of my list. You actually aren't that bad.
Honk.
Exactly. Is this... Okay, that is one of the freaks. Okay. Did find one of my freak houses. But... Hang on. Yeah, I'm a robot. F5. F5. Oh, right, you. Okay. And you? Okay. Okay. Yes. How many photos? Okay. Okay. Clean this guy up. Wow. You know, I said slim pickings this week, but I forgot about some of these weird boys I got tucked away, to be totally honest with y'all. Not a problem to have. Not a bad problem, you know? Oh, what the hell? I entirely memory hold this one. How many photos do you have? Okay, I have to show this one. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and step away for 5-ish. I think I've got it kind of in order. We'll see how time flows. I'd like to get through a lot of these, but turns out the week may not have been as lousy for Zillow as I thought. Okay. Bear it back. 5-ish. Ooh. Oh. All right. Let me tuck this aside and close. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. So who did I want to saunter to next? I wonder. Hey, Nano, how are you? Oh, I forgot my pumpkin. There we go. How are you on this day of days that we call Sunday? Hang on. I'm doing well, thank you so much. I am rifling around in my bag of tricks. A little spoiled for choice at the moment. What was this guy? Right, this was one that I said we were gonna skip because it's cool and there's too many fucking photos. Was this one I wanted to show? Maybe. Favorite team and sports ball thing as well as this? Ooh. Foosball or a different sporting ball? Let's see. Go Canada. Huh. You know what? Let me switch to the second half of groupings. Unless, hang on, refreshing my memory. 80 photos. What did you have? Possible. You? I looked at this just before we went on break, and now it's kind of like I'm refreshing my memory. Ah. Oh, you can see that? Oh, no, you can't. Okay, good. I thought you were bearing witness. I was watching a different window. Okay. Let's see. This guy, Edge browser. Where is it? I just color-coded this shit. How can I be losing already? There it is. And it should be 950. Yeah. Okay. Indiana Avenue. But it's not in Indiana. Brownsville. Tejas. Okay. There we go. Come here. Okay. So, she's looking a little overgrown. It's okay. Ooh, look at that. How distinctive. Probably not a big deal. Well, they're getting creative with the fencing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, just it's an 11'8" situation. Okay, just watch whatever you drive in here with. That's seen an accident. It's seen several, I think. It ain't gonna see too much else. Oh no. I hope you brought a mask. This is gonna be one of the easier visible damage redeems we've had in a bit. Oh my gosh. Well, at least they left their furniture behind. Shoulder shrug. The moldy pan opticon. Oh, is this where the water got in? No. Okay. So I'm kind of curious of where the mold first crept in, but it may be a situation where the entire roof was just effectively a fishing net. Because this mold is everywhere. Floor TV? Yep. Best seat in the house. I found Jesus. That's where he is. He's in that ding-dang moldy house in Brownsville. What is this? It's not a mirror, is it? What am I looking at? It's not reflecting the back of this. Or is it? What am I looking at? It looks like I can see part of a kitchen over there. Huh? Okay. Maybe it's just a poster thing. I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Otherwise, I'm trying to recall if there was too much else that stuck out here, but I didn't dig too deep. Gosh. I really wonder how far along the mold got before they left this place. Wow. I mean, no mold in here. Looking good. Yeah? Yeah? I was trying to make out what sort of gamer poster it was. I actually don't know. This is something. I feel like I've seen this before. Someone's princess carrying someone. Is that Destiny? They do have 2 monitors. There could be a controller up there in the crunch. That could be one right there. I'll do a meme redeem for gamer. Why do I have a matryoshka of trash cans under the desk? I was wondering about that. I was like, maybe it's for collecting water, but then I see the trash bag and I see it's dry, and it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Is that a raccoon skin hat? Is that like your gamer Davy Crockett situation? Huh. I haven't seen one of those in forever, man. You can buy those at Disney World? Ooh, is that Pilot Wings? It is. Gamey Crockett. Man, music from Pilot Wings is so good. And most of the tracks are like, I think they're like 1 minute long. Oh. What's going on over here, actually? Okay, they're covering up a window. This house looks wildly uncomfortable. I got good news. It's also wildly unsafe. Ooh, that color is so bad. God. Such a miserable hue of mustard yellow. Ugh. Well, here we are again. Bear in mind, this is the mold's house now. Oh boy. I mean, this patch over here ain't looking too bad. Maybe the skylights are well sealed. Probably nice 40 years ago. Back in its heyday, this had potential. Okay, when I first grabbed this listing, I see what this is now. It's an elephant on the shitter. When I first grabbed this, I thought this was an anthropomorphized elephant that was real sexy or something. And then I look closer, I'm like, oh no, it's an elephant. And revisiting now, I'm just now seeing the toilet. So, okay. I mean, you take the humor wherever you can get it. Ooh, boy. My goodness. Looks like a headless from Sekiro. God. What a good ass encounter. What a good ass encounter. All of the headless are super good. Ooh. What's going on with the... Weird window. It's almost like the panes of glass have a epidermis. Tinfoil? Really? Okay. You think it's somebody who works the graveyard shift blurst? The entire house, maybe? I mean, actually, think about it. If there's no light, that's the perfect place for the black mold. Maybe this is what they wanted all along, you know? Okay. Okay. Anything else of import? Kitchen seems fine. This is just shading up here. Okay, that over there, that is Gunch. Was there a possible meth lab? I don't see a setup for a meth lab. Although I gotta say, ooh, Well, I gotta say, if you buy this place, you gotta take a look at the electrical work. Because it looks like, I think Mr. Electricity has backfired a few times over here. Oh, boy. Wow. How does it get this far along? Because, I mean, I get the sense that people were living here and shrugging their shoulders at it for an extended period of time, you know? I mean, either that or they left for like 3 months, and that was the time where the mold said, oh boy. Bad storm worsened quickly. Maybe? It's Brownsville, though. Like, ooh. Hey, I wonder how moisture invaded this home. I wonder what could have happened. How could it have permeated the barrier above my head? Ooh. Oh my God. That is putting the oof in roof, am I right? Wow. Also, oh, that's just a climber over there. Okay. Going to say maybe elderly folks, but no, there's a lot of folks crammed under one roof, though, judging by all the bedrooms and such. Indiana Avenue. Wow. Oh, did that count? Does oof and roof count as a pun? I don't think so. I mean, the view is nice. Let's see here. What are we looking at? It's Brownsville. That's still expensive for Brownsville. It's an all
Welcome
caps.
to the jungle. We're abandoned.
1.59 acres with mature trees, close to SpaceX house, is a masonry solid built home, detached with own bathroom, 2 AC units, central air keeps cool and heated, 2 upstairs balconies, 1 ground balcony, laundry room, big kitchen, big dining room, large living room, lot needs to be cleaned and trimmed. Trimmed. Cleaned. Are you gonna pick up the house and just dunk it in a big old bucket of like bleach or something? I mean, you could just scour this off with like, you know, some Arm & Hammer. It's fine. Barkeeper's friend. It'll get out anything. Ooh, boy. Oh, wow. Okay, actually, a lot of this is within week to week to week. They are titrating the price down. Look at that. Just a couple percent. Wow. They are squatting on this. Goodness. 2020 for $250,000. Got to get something that'll soak right in. I mean, honestly, from what we've seen of the roof, anything will soak in pretty good, right? We basically got a big... the roof is practically pumice, I'm seeing. Miss Brownsville. This is Brownsville right here. Ooh, boy. I mean, if you just got here, Jordan, this is what we're dealing with. It's got a big old Jesus mural over here, though. It's good. Original owners died. It went neglected by whoever inherited it. Maybe? That's Brownsville? Never been. I will mark it off of my bucket list. TBH. All right. Who's next? Oh. Cute. Maybe not. What about you? Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Wrong layer. What do you even do at that point? Bulldoze. Bulldoze and find somebody who can pick up the remains. Okay. This how cute. What wrong with it? Don't worry about it. I'll actually go through this one pretty fast. I feel stately. I like the driveway. But inside, you know, we do have the gray and white special. I'm not too entertained by those, but every now and again there's a house where there is just a vacuum where all color has been drunk out of it. This is just shock white everywhere. Oh yeah, sock skating big time, right down the stairs, right there. You gotta watch out for that. So that's kind of the thing with this. I think it gets better later, I don't know, but it is so harshly devoid of anything but white. Oh, look at this, the little splash of color on the backsplash. Enough of that. Looks slippery as hell. That's a really well-maintained floor, gotta say. Purgatory. Just nothing. I'll do Splippy for this. I realize I'm going a little fast on this one, but that's kind of the bit on this, and there's a reason I've got this guy here. Okay. I mean, if they had different colors breaking this up, there's a lot of interest here, but it just camouflages everything. What's with all the TVs, actually? There've been a lot of them. There's one right here. Like the shower. Yeah, the shower's nice. I like that. Also, what is... Huh? That's weird. Huh. All this 100% cosmetic stuff? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's... Somebody still lives here. Huh. I'm sorry. Are those pocket napkins? If those are like handkerchiefs for pockets, that is super specific. Kerchiefs. Another TV. Well, let's see. Anything else? Like I said, there's 60 pictures here, so I'm just picking up speed because I'm working towards something. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at the furniture store style showroom we got here in the basement. Is an aging gay man who I desperately want to meet. Huh. Boy. Really lazy on the furniture, I gotta say. The theater room. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do you even do with a room this big? I really don't know. Whenever I see a room like this with furniture sprinkled around, I always think of furniture stores. There was one back where I grew up that really had that sort of presentation to it. I'm sorry. Somebody's jackson off in here. Wow. Very impressive, gotta say. Showing it off to the guests? No taste. Oh, what the? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'll do punter. I'll do ankle breaker for this. Gosh, the thing getting me here is it also juts out sideways a bit. It's just, I could think of a case where I've gotten used to the place by muscle memory, and I still trip over this bit right here. I mean, a house with nutting in it? Nutting. No. Hang on. Pun. Ankle breaker. That's right. And, what do you mean by nutting? What do you mean by nutting, ego? My brain has degaussed. Some verbiage may have fallen out. I made it a little pointer. Huh. Uh-oh. Okay, anything else? Art! Here? Huh. Women do be shopping? Question mark? Okay. Alright, that's enough of that bullshit. Another one. Is this a book for display? No. Okay. I thought it was a book cover. It's not. Gucci. Chanel. That was absolutely a gift. Had to have been. Okay. Garage. I don't care. Gosh. The driveway and pavers and stuff were so intriguing. Boy, look at that place. Look at that place. So, let me see. Arlington Heights, Illinois, 1.7 million. 2022. Uh-huh. Dual Islands in Illinois. Oh my goodness. Anything fun here? Custom programmable by Moen shower. Okay. I was wondering what those little LEDs were. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Colorless. Exactly. So let me see. Colorless. Perhaps something totally different. You know? Something totally different. Let me just, let me get something in place over here. How's about... No. How's about... I mean, it's the total opposite, right? Shock white? No. Now we'll get to pitch black. Okay, okay. Strong exterior. I love the curb appeal. The charcoal house. Yep. I would love it if this was Illinois and they were neighbors. It is not. This is Silver Spring, Maryland. Day for night. Ooh. Okay. Well, somebody got a charcoal scrubbing of a house. This one just came out of this one just crawled out of a larger house's chimney is what's going on here. Uh-oh. So, a lot of things are pitch black. There's also... What's up with this urn? The Art of Tim Burton. The house that Pinterest built? Okay. I don't know. The Tim Burton one, I was like, okay. And then I saw the house that Pinterest built, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Why do you have your headphones up here? Is that a... No. Guys, I think that's one of them creatures. It could be a fake. It could be a fake. A lot of people are really swindled by fakes with clearly different faces. God, look at how tired this poor guy is. God. Right, buddy? Might just be a Beanie Baby. I don't know. Beanie Baby is like... We're too far removed from Beanie Babies. Eat up! Wait. They've got a goth toddler and also instructions? Eat it up. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Let me mark this off. Oh my gosh. Cheerios. Too mainstream. Huh. Oh, somebody went a little overboard. Okay, there is a little more color here. We got wood floors. Kitchen. Gosh. This gets into the problem with stuff that's really black is that it's... I mean, I guess it's one thing. You will spot messes quickly on this.
Daddy, my porridge hasn't suffered enough.
So if you figure something like this, it's going to cost... Well... I guess it happened with the sheer white one anyway. I'm splitting hairs. There's bigger fish to fry here. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Even the back porch stuff. Huh. Yeah, Rick, that's something else that's getting me. I can't quite figure out what's going on up here. Okay, I see it now. There's a slab that projects out. I was thinking cabinetry, but there's not. There's just a big shelf that goes all the way around. Okay. Okay. Well then, what else do we have over here? We got eat up the instructions. What are your books? The Cockful book. The Cocktail Codex. I see. I don't know where this is. Okay, at least they photoshopped out the kiddo's face. I guess there really was a kiddo here, huh? Boy. I hope they get some more color in their life. Are you kidding me? Even here? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why does this keep happening? I just don't get it. Do giraffes have SEO or something? It didn't work out for Toys R Us. Actually, wait. I was thinking those are... That's an actual ball pit. I just hand-waved those as being like stones and decorative. But that's a ball pit. Oh my god. Hang on. I need to make an announcement on Blue Sky real fast. Oh my god, oh my god. It's badass. Hang on. Boy. I totally thought of that as like a potted plant thing with decorative little stones. Kind of like the stones that surrounded the bathtub in Bath Doom. But when you said that, I just went, oh, that is an actual ball pit. Okay. Well, art! They're labeling everything. You can't just label it. That's not how it works. Okay. I guess I can't argue with it. Fine, fine. It's art. There. 3 pillars are throwing me off now. I mean, at least it's kind of symmetrical. You slice down the middle guy. What the? Huh? Okay, that's AI. I think. Some of the squares are doing some of the squares in the back are doing fucked up things. Also, it looks like he's wearing trousers. I think it is. Maybe. Boy. It's called perspective. So mean. Well, then what's going on with the ape's clothes, huh? Not everything is AI. I've gotten so tripped up by so many things like that these days. Apes can wear clothes. Hang on. Fine print company. Okay. Fine. Fine. Does this person just do ape pictures? I mean, from how folks have gone hook, line, sinker with some pictures, I would prefer to be skeptical, personally. Like if you ever see a video that's like animals reacting to something on the front porch with candy, it's AI. There's like bazillions of them all over the place. I think the thing that really got me was how a few of these look in the back. Made me think they were raised tiles for some weird reason. The sizes of the pieces are weird. That's something else. I know they don't have to be centered on the squares for the picture, but I got bit by the possum video. Oh. Prove how boring and joyless this house is. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. Oh, the bathroom. Okay. There is a toilet in here. You may think that I am being a trickster and I'm lying to you, but I am not. It is in here. Wait. Wait. Is that on the ceiling? Is it reflecting on the ceiling? I think it says get naked. Wait, where is it? It's not from the ceiling. It is on the ceiling, right? It's not getting it. Like, I think it's up here above us. Is it? It's a bathtub that's reflective. Oh, I see now. I thought this was the floor and it was just a shower. Right, that's the side of the basin and that's the glass. And this is a carpet. God, I made a joke about getting visually fucked up in this house and I just fell for my own trap. That is so weird. Okay. Noted. Have fun! Laney Rose. I'm gonna do Cursed Turlet, just because it really messed with my vision. They got little rockin' haunts. Goodness me, goodness me. Huh. What is that chair? Toddler chair with maybe an extra cushion in it? Huh. Okay. Okay. Guest room, presumably? That's like a playset oven and stuff in the bottom right, I think. Yeah. Itty bitty little fake burners. Baby bouncer? I didn't know they made a sequel. What the? Huh? What is this? Is that a wind chime? They've just got... No, it's not a wind chime. What is this? Huh? Streamer? Yeah. There's like a little mini sink. This is like a playset, I think. Cameras. What? Is it a beret? I think you're right. No ring light, oddly enough. Oh, wait. Huh? Nice boards. Nice boards, bro. Huh. Send it. I see. Sports goth. Ooh. Well, here's an actual new color. Wasn't expecting the shade of green to kind of sideswipe us here. Gosh. What a confusing alignment of colors this is. Okay. Another office. 2 Mac screens. How expensive. What you got here, Stern? The gold bouncer. Oh my God. They got a gold bouncer in this place? You wouldn't believe how much that is on eBay these days. Crazy shit, right? God. Where is this? Pardon me. Silver Spring, Maryland. 550,000. House sucks so much. I had to do this and the sheer white one back to back. Why is it black? I don't know. There's a song about painting things black that's got to fill this in, right? Anything fun here? I don't think so. Just a list of features. Okay. Let me tuck this guy away. Okay. So, got about an hour and a half. What was one that I wanted to nudge? How many photos is this? 145? can't do 145. Ooh, but it's so fucked up and weird. Actually, I think most of these photos are outside. Hang on, y'all. What? Zillow, I'm not a robot! Ugh! This stupid anti-scraping stuff has gotten so obnoxiously worse recently. Hang on. Ah. Okay, maybe you? There's something I'm looking for in one of these. I think it may have been something I skipped in the first half. Oh. Oh. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I'm getting choosy. Uh-huh. Back to dial-up speeds to prevent scrubbing. I wish. They've really, really got it way overtuned on Zillow. Like, I could kind of understand the angle that it was hitting me with originally, but it's just gotten even worse. Like a week or two ago, they really just grabbed the dial and twisted it from like 3 to 9 or something. Like, I can go in here and manually paste in 4 addresses, and it goes, whoa, 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 hold on there, buddy. Yeah, it's entirely to stop folks from scraping it, but it's just way too much. Okay. I do have another one that's a little devoid of color. There's a good reason for it. I'm looking for something to shove in betwixt for a moment. As like a palette cleanse, you know? Funny when Firefox means I get blocked as a bot, and I turn on ad blocker and it works. I need to see if there's a way to somehow circumvent it. Complete the trifecta. Let me do this guy. Perfect. All right. All right. Huh. Ooh. Okay, where is this? Palo Alto, California. Uh-oh. Perhaps they just don't have the drywall up. Mayhaps that's what the idea is, right? People should not cast stones. Do not throw stones around here. I can't have a repeat of last time. I've still got a headache from that. Was there a cryptid I missed? Hang on. Is that a... No. Was there a cryptid in the first photo? Weirdly vacant. Weirdly vacant. Okay. Reflection on the stairs. Here? What the? Wow. I literally thought that was like... I didn't process that as a human face. Like, I thought it was like... You know, some people use driftwood decoratively in some weird places. I looked at it, my brain processed it as like driftwood. It was decoratively on there. And it's like, I know it doesn't make sense given what we're seeing here, but that's literally what I thought when I saw this. Gosh, this is like a hyper specific reference to something a friend has. Okay. What is this? Hang on. There is a specific game. We've already done a rambling derail. There is a friend. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I need to contact Lance about this. There is a friend I have known forever and ever. Since like 2003, 2004. Okay. And one of his big jokes is there is a game for the DS that is called Russell Grant's Astrology. And the big joke is he gets these for dirt cheap and he just collects them. He said that Russell Grant actually blocked him on Twitter. And I'm looking at this and I'm just like, is that Russell Grant? I've got to tell him about this. I've got to tell him about this. Oh my God. I don't know how many copies of it he has. Like, part of it's kind of like a joke, but I think he's got to have at least 12 copies. He has to. Okay. Let me screenshot this. And let me do a zoom in. There we go. Have you seen Titanic Fan 97 on YouTube? I'm not familiar with their work. I'm guessing. I'm guessing I have a sense of their bit. 1K copy on VHS. I mean, some people collect, like, pocket handkerchiefs. Shoulder shrug. Hey, here's the kitchen, gang. Boy, this really is how they want it to look, huh? I mean, it is dry. That is an improvement over some of the stuff we've seen, right? Was that a cryptid or not? It was. I forgot to do that. Thank you. But, okay. Huh. Wow. I'm so glad you captured this wall. My goodness. Strictly for the outside. You're going to have to spend a fortune on curtains if you buy this place. Ooh, boy. Anything else? That's kind of the bit of this place. I got a couple of houses here that are like one and done things, you know? It's like, I get the idea, Geop. To which I say, yes, but wait. Huh? Okay. Sure. Oh, wow. Somebody smeared chicken grease on my phone lens. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Okay. Anything else? No? No. Gosh. I'm sorry, this is how much? Oh. Huh. Palo Alto is an expensive area, right? Anyone want to take guesses on this? 6 bed, 9 baths. Too much, I'm sure. It is up for sale for $25 million. Built in 2011? Built? I was under the impression this was new construction and they just finished it. Hold on. Miele Appliances, a private subterranean garage for 7+ vehicles accessed via a Batman-like vehicular elevator? Okay, that's SEO stuff right there. They're trying to use that as a hook. Oh, we have a name drop. Joseph Bellome and his family have occupied as their single-family resident for more than 10 years. Wow. Wow. Okay, hang on. Name drop. There we go. What does an HOA provide for a place like this? The HOA would go toward paying for trash disposal and maybe a couple other things. Maybe I don't know if this is part of gated stuff, but they may also do something with the way of paying for, I don't know, police to patrol it or something. Little stuff like that. Is Joseph the ghost we saw? Flood factor? No. Fire factor? No. 96. 100 bike. Wow, that's good. That's good. Too bad we can't afford it. All right. Where am I on time? Hour. Okay. Okay. This one is devoid of color. But maybe I can buttress a different house before it. Hang on, everybody. Talk amongst yourselves. Kind of like this guy. Kind of like this guy. There's like 5 or 6 houses I'm squinting at to be like, do I really want to show each of these, or there's some that I can skip? Ooh, that's just a pretty interior. Wow. I can save this for another week. He will not say beans. Okay, right, you. Okay. How many photos is this guy? It's a weird website. Okay. Here is something with a bit of a color explosion. This is Dick Tracy core. I'm just gonna, you can say Art Deco, but I'm gonna say Dick Tracy core because it's got the color of his trench coat. Never actually seen anything with Dick Tracy. I think I saw the movie when I was a kid and entirely forgot about it. The high-heeled chair. Yep. Look at that.
I will say beans, you cannot stop me.
I will. I can stop you from talking entirely. Oh. Okay. Well, it's part of an apartment situation.
Beans.
I will do it. I can mute you, my child. Well, let's see. This is the lobby. Expensive
Beans.
carpet. Okay.
The magical fruit.
I warned you. Well, here we are. Ooh. What is this chair, actually? Huh? There's also a little guy on the wall. But also, hang on. There's a lot to drink in here. I'm kind of gobsmacked by that chair. At least it's not a beanbag. Okay, there's a weird chair over here with the teddy bear. But also, what is going on over here? Huh. Hang on a second. We got mirror? Okay, we were looking down the ska stairway earlier. I don't understand the right chair. Like, does it fold down into a bed or something? This guy over here? It's just a really... I think... I don't know. They've got the cushions propped up against the wall. I think there's a little serving table on the left that can fold up. Yeah, the casters. Elmo? No. That's just a little teddy bear. Did I already do Seed of Sacrifice? That little weird. That weird chair's really getting me. Okay. So, hang on. It's itty bitty for me, so I'm looking off OBS now. Oh, that's a bedroom, huh? What exactly... There's another cathedral amethyst, but also... that's a fake dog. Yeah, we're being spoilt by the colors. Huh. Okay. Actually, wait. Is this... This is the same room. We just do a 180. Oh. Yeah, there's a good arrangement. There is definitely a clutch of cuck chairs. Let me mark that off. Yeah, the stool is like, hey, down in front, bud. Okay. Ooh. My goodness. There we go. That's number 5. Let me do auto call. What else is in store? Okay, I thought that was a reflective ceiling. It is just exposed to the next floor up? Yeah. Everybody's so nosy here. Oh, what the? Okay, okay. This is Mirror Hell. It is for the next game, so, is there possibly a cryptid? I can see the tripod. They may be on to our tricks. What in the cookie cheese? Exactly. Huh. Let me close the picture-in-picture. Okay. Wow. Actually, oh, where is this? Oh, we're in Toronto. We are in Toronto / Toronto. Okay. I was wondering about the price. What the? Is that just a... Wow. Take a look at the Wii U level of dust on this bad boy. Oh my God. Has anybody used this? I guess it's a chalkboard. Yeah, it's a chalkboard. Okay. I thought it was actually a TV for a bit, but I mean, you know, that's still a lot of dust. Which, that makes sense. That makes sense on a chalkboard. No kickers. No. Wow. Somebody's dedicated to the craft. Okay. Auto call still going. Okay, I'll wait a few moments. I've got Mirror Hell for the next game. Kitchen. All right. Anything else? Okay. Washer, dryer. Turlet. Gold. Oh my goodness. Right, so this is that stairway from the first picture again. Okay. Huh. Top floor. Wow. Gosh. Okay, I should mark off a few things. There's gold. I'll also do labor of love because this is, huh? Wait. Okay, that's the next floor down. The bedroom with all the cuckery is just below this. We saw this from below earlier. Okay, that's reflective. That's vertical blinds. Weird. Yeah, I'll start in a sec. Just giving folks time to do bingo from the auto redeem. Okay. So, gold. Labor of love. And, mirror. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. That's down there. There's that cathedral amethyst again. There's the little shelf for your cat / dusty stuff. Uh-huh. Ooh, what? Ooh. I mean, gosh, there's even a weird little awkward bit over here? What is going on with the shower here? So they've got a mirror on the wall, is what's going on here. And a mirror on the ceiling? Ooh. I'll do split. Split for real. Okay. Bathroom sucks so much. It's a little too styling for me. I don't think we can blame any amount of drugs on the, just having a bad taste, frankly. Uh-huh. Bedroom, yes. Okay. Oh, well, they did it again? They did it again? God, this one's really hard to figure out. Oh my God. Huh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Mirror behind that turlet. This is the sheer amount of reflective surfaces. I'm going to do cursed turlet, frankly. That's so very much. That's too much. And then they kick us out. Okay. That's just Toronto. Toronto. Can I get some specifics? Almost 1.2 million. Where's my resize? There we go. Huh. Anything fun? Dismiss. I don't think there's anything here. I don't think so. 24-hour concierge. I mean, if I'm paying 1.2 million for a fucking apartment, I better have stuff like that. Toronto doesn't look too nice, so they made the place a horror show so you can enjoy Toronto. Main thing I've known about Toronto is it seems like that's usually a city whose name is invoked when people talk about runaway prices in certain places of Canada. I'm not sure if it's the place. Like I thought, isn't Montreal the one that's like near the top of the list? Practically. Like I feel like I've seen a chart that discusses really, really incredibly high prices in North America. And I think like Montreal is up there with San Francisco, if I'm remembering right. Vancouver. I think it was Vancouver. Montreal's cheaper. Okay, I'm probably getting my wires crossed then. Because I remember that surprised me that one of them was like up there with San Francisco. And I was just like, really? Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver are the three biggest cities in Canada. They all suck for house prices. Okay, it's probably Vancouver then. Let me see. I need to tuck this away. I kind of want to jump scare people with the bathroom photos, but I will do that post later. No, down here. Okay. Excellent. Let's see here. I can close this tab. Where am I at on time? 50 minutes. The last house is 91 pictures, and it's kind of packed. So I'm getting choosy. Let me see. I've still got the first set of houses up. Let's see here. Just a second, y'all. Ooh. Oh, right. There was something I wanted to see here. Okay. It was you, right? It is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to resize this in a moment. We're just starting on landscape out here. Okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed all of that color because, it's a gun. Huh? I don't care. Lino's Palace? We've had Steve's Palace. This is now Lino's Palace. Who's Lino? I've never heard of Lino. Is it short for linoleum? Is this the Linoleum Palace? Hold on. I actually didn't realize we saw Lino's Palace this soon. There's something later. This is Oogly? Tis. Most certainly tis. Okay. Those kitchen stools. Fuck. Yep. It's a very important comma in that case. I thought before I processed the comma, I was like, does somebody really actually like these? Hang on. Let me crop this a bit. Was that a giant Red Bull can? It looks like it's a coffee pot, maybe, or something adjacent to it that's reflecting on... That's a mirror door, isn't it? To the right. Hang on, I need to move this. I need to get this to where I can picture in picture okay. There's someone who designed their living room in a similar zebra stripe style. Okay. There's some bright red furniture to the right. Maybe we'll get a look at it. Maybe we'll get a look at it. Let's not get our hopes up. What is the... Eagles? Huh? What are these? Huh. Just stuff. I'll do this for cocaine decor, as it might just be blackened linoleum and cocaine. I'll do cocaine decor, yeah. Mark that off. Okay. So there's a full shot of the room over here. Ooh, it's got one of those drippy tables. Can I... Damn it, I can't zoom in on it. They got a little drippy table on the right here. Ugh, I hate it. This is Mr. Lino. Big Daddy Joey Lino. Big Daddy? I ain't clicking that. Hang on. You don't have to click on it, folks. I just want you to see the face of this guy who calls himself Big Daddy. Hang on. I mean, I've seen Big Time Tommy. This guy, this is kind of like, I don't know. You couldn't get a better angle. Yep, there's Big Daddy right there. Executive independent casino host, specializing in high-end tournaments, golf outings, bachelor, parties, private jets, ... And nothing else? Bachelor, parties. Okay. Man without a neck. Hang on. Okay. Huh. Dispatch. Loves them Eagles. Was he on 90 Day Fiancé? I don't know. Didn't actually watch it myself. Burn true. Okay, that is a Michal. Once again, I'm glad they label the rooms. Otherwise, I have no idea what to do with this. Huh. Okay. Is that a pellet ice machine? Might be. Is that Guy Fieri? Like one of them might just be Big Daddy Lino. Oh, is that cropping? I can't zoom in on it on the display for y'all. Hang on. Nah. That's not him. That's not him. It would be a blessing to see his face grace any of our streams. Unfortunately, no. Okay. So, we've been in the kitchen for a bit. That's a but. Okay. Bedroom. Uh-oh. What do... Grit, hustle, and execute? The three horsemen of the grind apocalypse? Okay. Okay. Noted. But there's also neon light over here. I don't know if... I think there's a later photo where we get a good view of it. But it does say Big Daddy Lino's place. Dreamberg. I like the rubber duckies. That's cute. Oh, execute as in do, unfortunately. Dream big. It's like they say, live mas. Dream big. Okay. So I kind of wonder, success? God, they actually... There's a set of these things. Like they just ordered a stack of these. Huh. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really have any motivational stuff up on my walls. Maybe that's what I'm missing in life. Here it is, Big Daddy's villa. Now, let's steal his secrets. I can't read it. I can't read it. Live, laugh, love for gym bros. This is more of a grind set type fella. It's something that is part and parcel when you deal with parties, bachelor, etc. Must be a doctor. I don't think he's a doctor. Otherwise, he'd be slapping that all over his signage, you know. Like, Doctor Big Daddy or Big Dr. Daddy? I'm not sure. Okay. Hallway, yeah. Oh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Somebody said, was that a giant Red Bull? I wasn't sure what they were talking about. They may have seen this somehow. Oh boy. I mean, you can get these. I've seen these in a few listings in the past, right? Usually have to like steal them from usually have to steal them from like a gas station or something, I think. Which is entirely possible. Like maybe that's something he can teach you how to do, you know? Oh. Board games. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. Sometimes you can buy them from gas stations when they get a new one. You just got to be hanging outside when they're about to scoot it out to the dumpster. Pool and hoops. Oh my God. A twofer. The first hoops of the day. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. Okay, a number of these are with and without the furniture. Okay. Basement. Okay. Okay. And they got their bood light. Okay. Bathroom. Front. Okay. Huh. Chewy wall meats. Did I miss wall meats? There is. There is. Meat. Excellent. We missed the cuck chair in the bedroom with the grit and hustle. Hang on. Hang on. Let me back up a bit. Aww. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll count. That'll count. There we go. Too dedicated to the other grind. Well, what are we looking at? What's the damage? Ooh, that much? This is in Shawnee, Kansas. It is a little under 900,000. 2023. All zero entry, 2-year-old turnkey. I see. I see. Italian-like custom built-in appliances, 20K. Get motivated, motivational success, execute, hustle, inspiration. Wow. That's something to put on the throne. What? Where's this, the browser? This is it. We don't get his neon signs with it, do we? Owner's being transferred? He's being put inside of like a kennel carrier. He's being taken to the vet. Okay. Okay. What's the history? They fell for the UV light HVAC nonsense. It'll return on the value. $695. I see. They don't have anything prior to this, though. Okay. Pardon me. Big yawn. Okay. I think the final house is a little lengthy. It was just dirt in 2022. Wow. And it was still about 700,000. That's crazy. Okay. Let me hide this. Okay. Let me tidy something up here. Okay. Can close that browser. So the final house is 91 images. Is this one I can do with that time allotment? Ooh. Weird. What is your deal? Okay. Just a sec, y'all. I'm just deciding what to do before the final house. Oh boy. Which one were you? Oh, that's right. You're the one that's like 140 photos. I have to do that earlier in the stream, if ever. What was this guy? Interesting. Which one are you? I actually don't know why I've got you in here. I can just close you. You just have a unique bathroom sink. That don't impress me much. Not to invoke the song. Which guy's this? Oh, that's the Panopticon. You? Okay. I think this will work. I'll have to see where this lands. Price spoiler. 195,000? That's not too bad. Considering this place isn't rife with black mold, that was a surprise. Okay. The roof lines. Yeah, they do flow nice, don't they? I'm noticing the driveway doesn't even terminate properly. You seeing this? Like you got this little splut right here. Okay. Ran out of concrete, unfortunately. Although, the surrounding area looks lovely. Ooh, yeah. Here we are, interior. Looks handsome. Is this inverted burgundy? The kitchen. Bit of a tablecloth pattern, I gotta say. Hang on, I'm taking off my glasses. Okay. Not feeling this. What's wrong with it? They've even got the counter to match. Also, I don't know if there's more to the kitchen outside of this island here. Awkward time for battle music to kick in. I'm looking at this counter space. I'm just like expecting more to be behind us because there's this over here that's wooden. I don't know. Well, we were about to find out and they kicked us outside. Okay. Oh, is that a... Ooh, I've never been in a house with one of these antenna. Look at this. I've always seen these in movies and shows. One of these horrific antenna that just look like a bunch of wires tethered together. You still have one, really? Like, was it specifically for analog TV? Like, we didn't have it where I grew up, so, wow. Void Lily, thank you for the Prime. 7 months.
Void_Lily just subscribed for 7 months. Oh, thank God I got here just in time for the live pumpakin reaction.
It's reacting nicely. It's always keeping its eyes on you. Perpetually facing forward, you see. They can be hooked up to a digital converter. Huh. Are we on a golf course? No. This place is too cheap to be near a country club. Butterflies! Ooh, that's pretty. Grew up with one, then satellite TV happened. Hay bales cross the road. Yeah, didn't spot that. I mean, the back 40 is lovely. You got big trees. Look at that mossy log. Usually, I mean, we've been finding some of this growth inside of houses today. Being outside and seeing it in its natural environs is quite nice. Ooh. Well, here we go. Back porch. Right, the room we started in. What was this? Did they just prop two mirrors? Nope, that's affixed to the wall, I think. Yep. Okay. Let me, Okay, right on mirror hell. Okay, kitchen. So there's not any more proper tile cabinetry. Okay. Guarantee this place is quiet. Hey, no complaints here. This is in Alderson, West Virginia, for folks curious. Is that, Ooh, wow. Look at that old microwave. Wow. This whole setup here is actually pretty old. My goodness. That's a cute grill thing. That a fan? It's got, is that a, Yeah, there's a gas burner over there. This right here, is this a burner you could affix like a propane line to or something? Like, I feel like I've seen these with a hookup for like a little propane tank, but I'm not sure. It's seen a lot of grilling though. Okay. Wow, actually, this is a weird layout. I think it's electric. It reminds me of a chicken grill my mom had. Chicken. Only chicken allowed. Okay, so this veers off at a 45-degree angle. That's a little weird. Huh. Actually, is that a... Huh? What happened? Was this... Like... What happened here? Yeah, I was thinking about a 220 plug. I can see it here, I suppose, but there's also this over here? Huh. Okay. I mean, maybe they had a full-size oven sitting here. That would have made sense, right? Like maybe they've already moved out and taken the freestanding oven with them. Okay. Washer dryer? Yeah. Yeah. Behind the scenes. I see. Okay. I really like this little display case here, built into the wall itself as opposed to freestanding. That's cute. Ah. Interesting. So back porch here. This isn't that same room. Actually, is this the same room as before? No. That's not this. It's not the same room. I thought that was the room that had the mirror held in the corner. Slightly different. The roof isn't wooden. Okay. Oh. Is this where you're storing all of your armoires and stuff? Ooh, they got them in pairs, huh? Okay. Actually, what are you? Oh, wow. Interesting. Huh. The baby TV. For a second, I was like, is that even a real CRT? probably is.
You wouldn't believe what it's like to play Vagrant Story on this. It really pops out.
There's the tub. The bathroom. Goodness me, goodness me. Very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on, that's closet, right? That's not saloon doors to the shitter, is it? No, sirree. I think that's just storage. I think that's just a storage nook. Okay. Okie dokie. Huh. Oh. Okay. Miscellaneous storage / books. Back door to the porch. A side door? Or is this the front over here? Ooh. I gotta say, I do like the tile. They have a tile that runs around the exterior, and they've also got a little bit here centered. I don't really see that too often. I like that. Outlet in the middle of the bookshelf? Yeah, for powering your electrical books, of course. Huh. That's almost like a fluorescent light box. If that's fluorescent, that's weird. All right. Of course, assisted stuff. I figured whoever owned this was getting on in the years. Could it be a pure mirror light box? It honestly makes me think of like a fluorescent box that I kind of had in my kitchen for a while. Okay, this is the front question mark. Look at that acorn light. Ooh. Oh, there's the antenna. Huh. Goodness me. But also, the ceiling in this room. Oh my god, oh my god. What a feast for the eyes. Just makes me think of a shitload of coasters. God. What is up with that? Also, what is up with the wallpaper? It makes me think of high grit. No, I guess this makes me think of like a low grit sandpaper or something. Is it supposed to be sequins or is it just textured? Looks like denim. That too. Huh. Also, wait, are these... That's just decorative panels, I guess. Weird. Yeah, this is the 40 grit. Yeah. This is the stuff where if you want to remove layers, if you get my meaning. Oh, what? There's another kitchen? What? I didn't know we had a guest set up here. Huh. Okay. Big yawn. My bad. Huh. Okay. Velvet flocking? Too fancy for me. The bathroom. The carpeting that does not quite go to the bathroom. She's getting close. Just on the precipice, but what is this desk they converted? They converted a desk to a sink? Huh. Oh my god. Such desecration. That is so strange. That's absolutely been converted. Oh my gosh. You don't see that too often. Boy. So they've also just got like low pile office style carpeting out here too? Ooh. Yellow? Wow. How many? 3 beds, 6 baths. Huh. Okay. Ooh, what the... God, what a mishmash of textures and colors. No me gusta. No me gusta at all. They really did nestle the shower or the tub in the corner here. Look at this. Half of it's obscured by the side of this closet. Wow. I mean, okay. These are separate residences in one building. I think there's a second building where they've got all this stuff shoved into. There's the cable management. Okay, I think those are inside here on the other side of the garage. And the nice part of the house is over here, if I'm understanding this correctly. Ooh, that's Gerblin. I know that's to the underside of the house, where presumably the possums lie, and the raccoons is. But also, that could just be a porch goblin, you know? Oh boy. Okay. Have I done meat? Have I done house meat? I have. Huh. The community of Patterson Creek. Behold, population just enough. I love that. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. Just enough. That's cute. That's cute. So the price on this one, 35 plus or minus acres with that house. This place, you could buy it for $195,000. That's right. This is like the second cheapest house we've seen today. Trumped by Dale, the Hobbit's house, which was like 105, I think. Boy, a town full of brothers. That's right, with 35 acres, attractive beadboard ceilings. Oh my goodness. That's so many words. That's so many. 35 from either Lewisburg or Beckley. 10-minute drive from New River. That's Patterson Creek right behind the house. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see. I got a motor scoot on our final house because she's got a lot of photos and there's much to chew on. Okay. Wow. I hope y'all are ready for art. Hang on. Okay. Welly, well. Actually, am I... Okay, that's just enough. Cityscape's looking lovely. Where are we? We're in Milwaukee. Never been to Milwaukee. Always been curious about it. Oh. Is that a pinhead? No. Huh. Okay. Really feels familiar, only I'm native to Finland. Milwaukee, the Finland of the States. Bemused Buddha. Polite smile Buddha. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Oh. There's girl? There's a wabbit? Okay. Noted. Let's proceed cautiously. Who are you people? What on earth? What is this? Huh. Can I... What on earth? It's like, is this by somebody's kid? Or is this an adult person drew this? Whoops. I didn't mean to zoom in on this, but are y'all anybody I know? I don't think so. What's over under on Marilyn being here? There's enough art. It's possible she could sneak in. And also, when I saw this, I absolutely thought to myself, I need to send this to Bun. It's weird. And I saw the rabbit and I'm like, I'm going to send this to Bun. Huh. The stone wabbit. Uh-oh. And then we got more art, but also... Okay, a few things here. There's a bunch of Dougs. There's Butt. It looks like he's being attacked by birds. He's being attacked by birds, is what I'm getting here. Wait, that's the Joker! That's Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in a collage. Oh my god, oh my god. Well, it's the Joker, baby. Okay. Actually, okay. There's fish and... Yeah, tall boy? Okay. Okay. Huh. Gotta say, the shadow from this kind of jump scared me a little bit, you know? We have an art collector. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, I'm naked and I dropped my glasses statue. I love it. It's got its permanent place on my coffee table. That's really what this feels like to me. Oh no, I'm not wearing any pants and I dropped my glasses. Okay. What else we got in here? We have, I'm sleepy or I'm dealing with trauma right now. I don't know. And a piano. Okay. Okay. Also not wearing any glasses to drop his pants. That too. Okay, yeah. So, they're over here, just vibing. Yeah, this could also be Wii Fit Trainer with really big toes. Wow. Cover those dogs up, lady. Oh. A vase with the face and, Huh? Okay. Okay. Another wabbit. Okay. 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 This is the prank chair. You pulled this out and give this to guests when you want them to have it collapse under them. This thing's made out of wood glue and toothpicks. What the hell? Condo's one of the homes of Milwaukee entrepreneur, art collector, and philanthropist Peggy Ann, who, alongside with architect Wade Weissman, designed the unique, colorful, art-focused look that has earned the property the nickname "the gallery in the sky." I see. Noted. Okay. This is just nighttime. This is daytime. Anything of interest? No. No. Hang on. Is that? Could it possibly be? There she is. And there she is again. At last. At last. Marilyn. Okay. Let me speed up a bit because I don't want to take... There are 90-ish photos, but also, what is this chair? What the hell? It's almost like they... It's almost like they mashed up a chair with, like, a fucked up grater or something? I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong blank. I was about to type it in the chat. It's people-shaped. Okay, that's somebody in a diaper? Uh-huh. Regrettably, folks, I still don't think I understand art. That's what I am learning today. Wipe that smirk off your face. So this is the kitchen. I see. So that's the layout we're getting here. Uh-huh. Anything of intrigue? Pardon me. This furniture is post-understanding art. It's just expensive for the sake of it. Oh, wait. Can I get a... There's a weird fella over here. You see this boy? He's got wheels? He looks like something out of The Void. If I may dredge that up for another reference for like one person in here. By the creators of Pathologic. Uh-huh. Wait, is that what it... Really? I mean, how do you even use this fucking thing? I don't understand. What's even the purpose? God damn it. You can't take off that plate. Man. Ridiculous. Also, is this a Buddha? Is that a Buddha? Use the giraffe plate when company is over. It's for the fancy chip and dip socials. Okay, I kind of like these guys. They're just jazzed to be invited. And then there's just, it looks like a, not quite a Welsh Corgi, but some sort of dog with their ears perked up. Huh. There's some interesting stuff sprinkled around in here. You have to take the good with the bad. It's the good and bad are all extremely expensive, by the way. Huh. Okay. It's funny because as small as this... Actually, I said small. That's big. 2 bed, 4 baths, 5,769 square feet. That's a big apartment. Some art over here. There's the weird wheel boy. Monkey? Huh. Also, what is this fucking chair? I mean, this chair's just making me think of those multi-jointed tripods to where you can angle the legs and stuff like that that are meant to like hold a camera. That's what this is making me think of, honestly. Okay. Oh, what is... I think this is by the same person who drew the themes in the hallway. Maybe. There are little paper mache people in the front. Nice hat. Wow. Why has the bird got scooty bits? Why has the bird got wheels? Who's even doing this? Island of Dr. Moreau shit right here. Huh. Okay. Ooh. Quote the Raven, wash your fucking hands, you animal. Oh my god. This is the epitome of a cursed turlet / bathroom. Oh, we've already got it redeemed. Oh my god. What are these up here? More birds on the ceiling? A murder of crows have congregated to laugh at me. Oh my god. They're everywhere. Also, huh? That's just a tube? Maybe it's just a fucked up trash can that connects to the ground, but it looks like just a tube. There's a toilet from which you curse. Goodness me. Goodness me. That's an all-timer for me. The whimsical washer-dryer room? Okay. Oh, that's right. Bedrooms. I haven't gotten to the bedrooms yet. Okay. Anything of import? Actually, what is... They got these weird chairs again. Oh. Wow, that's going to be rough on your neck. That's rough. Good balance, though. Oh, they got Iggy from JoJo. Look at that. Look at that. He's totally got a man's face. I know it in my heart. Actually, no, not quite. Okay. Oh. This is a closet? I'm gonna mark off a redeem here. So, hang on. We've got some sort of weird decal or texturing onto really glass reflective stuff. It's really confusing to my eyes, you know? Wow. That is ridiculous. Already done Mirror Hell in this game. I've had a few of those. We have. Okay. The closet. Hey, look, no hands. Actually, no, this is a case of, there's a bird on my head. Huh. They're doing the Control-Alt-Delete hands raised panel image. If you know it, you know it. The loveliest part of you take shape when you... Okay. It takes shape when you... Two left hands. You hear about video games? Okay. Okay. When you... Oh, another closet? Oh, wait, this is the same room, but we do a 180. Okay. What's up with the Wabbit stuff? Okay. I mean, we had the Raven. Now we've got Through the Looking Glass. I'm just now noticing the... Hang on, is that a... Okay, okay. I'm just now noticing the bra. I'm sorry. I was a little gobsmacked. Is the bra artistique? Whomst can say? Certainly not me. I am but a plebeian in the way of art. Is that another doge? That's another doge. That's enough for Basin for me. I should have actually called Basin inside the Raven room, honestly. More Wabbitses? Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Bassines. Whoa! The goth shower. It's got one of these weird little things to lie down on, but also it terminates into a wall. Like, unless you're the perfect height for this, I feel this would be really awkward to lie in. I mean, it's also on cold tiles. That already makes it kind of problematic, right? Fuck chair in the shower. I mean, we've seen another one of these like a week or two ago, I think, right? Really wasn't too far back. Depends. Ominous reply. Ooh. Okay. A little over the top. A little over the top. Somebody left their pet over here. Hold on. I would absolutely feel amazing for shaving legs. Oh, I'm sure. You got your decorative tumbleweed up here, too. Huh. Whoa. What the? Is this a new room? Oh, these are all birds. Squawking. They're little white, not molds, but they're little bird heads. They just are holding string. They got like string draped across them. Office. Yeah. Yeah, same. Big same. What are you feeling right now? Are you feeling lefty or are you feeling righty? I'm feeling righty right now. That's real good. That's real good. I'm going to lock this away for later. I can go with neither. Neither, you say. Perfect. Thanks for the memories, sucker. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know. Huh? Okay. Hey, stop it. Don't highlight that. Stop it. Pesky picture-in-picture highlight. Okay, it goes away. Wait, there's a bicycle? Oh, I guess it's... Does it have a stationary hookup? No. Oh, I guess it is. It's got a stationary hookup, but you could pop it out if you wanted to. They don't do that here, I'm sure. Monkey? Don't drop the light bulb! This is ridiculous. He keeps breaking these fucking things. He's just bored. He needs a buddy to keep himself occupied. Yep, this is why you have to get another monkey, okay? Okay. Another office. Okay, this is the room that had that art that I was chuckling about. With the faces. What the? Stuck something. Huh? Okay. Way to go, Banksy. Sure. What else is in store? Nearing the tail end of the photos. Bathroom, yeah. Okay, this is like a little closet for mixing your booze and stuff. What the? Huh? Huh? You got your jigsaw faces in here? What the hell? No? Sorry, these two down here made me think of the jigsaw puppet. Oh, there's a face here. I didn't see that guy. So peculiar. Maybe one day I will understand art. I don't think that's today. I've probably got like 6 or more hours in the day to grasp art. I don't think I can do it. But if you want, you could buy this place for $2.8 million in Milwaukee. It's an apartment. Name drop. Goog. Panoramic views of Lake Michigan. Recognized 2022 Venice Biennial Architectura. Bold, artistic, timeless, one-of-a-kind home. Gallery in the Sky. That's my favorite Hayao Miyazaki movie. I should mark that off as a pun. I was a little light on my puns today. Okay. That does us. I don't have much planned for the week. I'd want to say I want to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but apparently that keeps falling through and I can't stay on top of it. Maybe I will fall into a groove at some point, but I hope y'all had fun. I had fun. Now, let me see. Whilst I eyeball, is there somebody I've not rated in a bit? Hang on. Anybody I've not caught? Clicking my tongue. Don't think so. Okay, you know what? Let's scoot on over into the arcade pit folk. no raid message necessary. They're busy rearranging deck chairs. Don't forget the... Oh, that's right. Thank you for telling me, Metronome. Magic spell. If you are here, it appears you are top of the board. Let me lock this away. Let me see here. Tucking that aside. I don't know if you are here right now. I will keep my peepers out. Okay. Here we go. It does appear that. Hey, do you want the sub? Do you want me to gift the sub to you, somebody else, etc.? Dealer's choice. Hold on. Sure. Okay. Let me do... There we go. Bip. There we go. Congrats. I will figure out something for the next month. Let me see. Give a follow Into the Outer. I misread that as Into the Otter for a second. But I hope y'all have an excellent week. I need to, before I forget, hit the right buttons for reading. Hitting buttons. I didn't copy it. What are you talking about? Hang on. Amateur hour. Okay. I'm hitting the button. Thank you for watching, folks. Have an excellent week. That was from me.
Geop gifted magic _
Knock it off, me.
Subscription. Geop gifted a tier 1 sub to magic _
Button.
spell.
Go. Have a great week. Goodbye. Woo.
Their calcium.
I think, I don't think this is a Star Fox situation. I think you